to get another win. And I don't know, like that momentum kind of swinging in their way, in the back half of their season scares me a little bit. What do you think about that logic?
I understand what you're saying, and I do hope the Vikings don't go on a roll or continue their streak. However, I want them to win tonight and then maybe start losing again after this week. If that makes sense. So as long as they fall apart after tonight, I'm fine with them winning.
Because one more thought, how great would it be, because we're specifically here in Minnesota, how great would it be if the Lions finish up as third in the division and the Vikings are behind them? Because let me rewind you back to draft night. Every Vikings fan, oh my God, you drafted Jordan Love. Oh my God, we are going to win the Super Bowl because the Packers drafted Jordan Love. That's their logic. I don't know. So it would just be so refreshing to be like, nope, we're still number one, and you are not number two, and you're not number three. You're behind the terrible organization of the Detroit Lions. Okay, now I'm just getting a little cruel, but come on, right? That'd be a little juicy, wouldn't it?
It would, and I can't speak for all Vikings fans or all Packers fans, but living in Minneapolis, you definitely take a lot of crap from Vikings fans, and then most of it, I would say 97%, is completely unsolicited. To your point, it's like, oh, as soon as we drafted Jordan Love and then A.J. Dillon in the second round, I was like, oh my God, what are you guys doing? You guys are the dumbest organization ever. And it's like, really? I mean, you're not even going to wait till the end of next season to make these to make these calls, especially since you've literally never won a Super Bowl. How can you talk about our organization being, inept or stupid or whatever? It just drives me crazy.
And I'm just going to go on.
Go ahead.
I'm going to go on one more tangent here, because exactly what they're made fun of us for drafting Jordan Love is why they're yelling at their management. How can you pay Kirk Cousins $84 million? Why don't we draft a quarterback? Why don't we do blah, 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 blah? The irony in all of this is that the Vikings, out of anyone, should have been the ones taking a quarterback out of the first round last year, because they're tying themselves to a mediocre $1 million billion-dollar man here of Kirk Cousins. So yeah, okay, sorry, had to get that off my chest.
No, and then the other ironic part is that the guy they drafted, Teddy Bridgewater, is actually playing pretty well in Carolina, and then they got rid of him. So I mean, yeah. Probably another dumb move.
We're not holding back anymore. We're behind enemy lines, and you can tell we're pissed. But I think since we clearly have stopped talking about what this episode is labeled, the reaction and review of Packers Jags, we should probably call this a night. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Please subscribe to us on your favorite podcast. Rate us on Spreaker, on Google, on iPhone, on iTunes, on whatever the hell else you can rate us on. And join us next time when we preview the Colts-Packers game, which I think is going to be a really good matchup in the game I definitely think we need to win. But Marcus, until next time, go Pack, go.
And by the way, Teddy Bridgewater is 4 years younger than Kirk Cousins. Go Pack, go.
And he's getting paid a lot less. Go Pack, go.